Why did the programmer quit their job? Because they didn't get a raise. This joke is a delightful blend of programming humor and workplace dynamics that resonates with a wide audience. To fully appreciate its charm, we can explore the intricacies of programming concepts, the nuances of employee dissatisfaction, and the clever wordplay at play. At first glance, the joke seems simple, but its humor is derived from the dual interpretation of the phrase, "didn't get a raise." To grasp the full depth of the joke, we must first explore what arrays are in the context of programming. The technical side. What are arrays? In the realm of computer programming, an array is a data structure that allows programmers to store multiple values under a single variable name. Think of an array as a container that holds a collection of items, each accessible through a specific index. Arrays are fundamental to managing collections of data efficiently, enabling developers to access and manipulate data in a structured manner. For instance, rather than creating individual variables for each student's name, such as student 1, student 2, and so forth, programmers can utilize an array to store these values. With this single array, it becomes easier to perform various operations, such as iterating through the list of names, sorting them, or accessing a specific student using their index position. For example, students retrieves Alice. Arrays are essential for a variety of programming tasks, from simple data storage to more complex algorithms and functions. Many programming languages, like Java, Python, C++, and JavaScript, use arrays extensively, making them a key concept that aspiring programmers must master. Understanding arrays is crucial for writing effective code, especially when dealing with large datasets and performing operations on them. The first layer of humor in this joke stems from the literal interpretation. If the programmer didn't get a raise, it implies a fundamental lack of understanding of this essential programming concept. In a professional context, a programmer who struggles with arrays would face considerable challenges. Imagine trying to manipulate data, perform calculations, or automate tasks without grasping how to efficiently store and access that data. For a professional programmer, a deficiency in understanding arrays would likely lead to frustration and mistakes in their coding tasks. This deficiency could ultimately result in poor performance evaluations, missed deadlines, and, in severe cases, job loss. The absurdity of a programmer quitting their job over such a fundamental issue is exaggerated but also humorous, as it highlights the often dramatic and overblown reactions that people can have in the workplace. This humor resonates particularly with those who have spent time in tech, where the pressures of understanding complex concepts can lead to comedic situations. The joke humorously illustrates the idea that quitting a job over not understanding arrays is an exaggerated and silly response, playing on the common experiences and challenges faced by many programmers. However, the pun becomes even more clever when we consider the second interpretation, "didn't get a raise." This interpretation shifts the focus from technical understanding to the emotional experience of feeling undervalued at work. The concept of not receiving a raise is a frustrating reality for many employees across various fields. In a competitive job market, workers often invest significant time and energy into their roles, hoping for acknowledgement and compensation that reflects their contributions. When employees don't receive the raises they expect or deserve, it can lead to feelings of discontent and disillusionment. This aspect of workplace dynamics is highly relatable. Many people have experienced moments where they felt their hard work went unrecognized or unappreciated. By framing the joke within the context of workplace frustration, it becomes accessible to a broader audience, regardless of their familiarity with programming concepts. The idea that a programmer would quit over the lack of a financial reward for their efforts is an exaggerated but relatable sentiment. It echoes a shared human experience in the workforce, where employees often feel stuck in jobs that don't meet their expectations or offer adequate recognition. This duality in the phrase creates a connection with the audience, allowing them to engage with the humor on multiple levels. The brilliance of the joke lies in its clever wordplay. The phonetic similarity between arrays and arrays creates a pun that weaves together two different contexts, programming and workplace dynamics. Puns are particularly engaging because they encourage an interactive thought process. When you initially hear "didn't get a raise," you might think of the technical definition relating to programming. Yet, as the punchline unfolds, the realization dawns that it's a clever play on words for "didn't get a raise." This moment of recognition is often what makes puns enjoyable and humorous. Furthermore, the joke's structure invites listeners to consider the complexities of workplace dynamics alongside the technical challenges of programming. The dual meaning adds richness to the joke, making it more than just a one-liner. It becomes a commentary on the experiences of many in the tech field and beyond. Beyond the pun itself, the joke touches on deeper themes related to workplace culture and the feelings of employees. It encapsulates the reality that many individuals face in their careers: the desire for fair compensation and acknowledgement for their hard work. In today's fast-paced and competitive job environment, many employees feel pressure to prove their worth and demonstrate their contributions to their organizations. The notion that someone would quit their job over not getting a raise resonates with a shared sentiment among workers across various industries. This exaggeration of a reaction to a common situation makes the joke more relatable, as it reflects real feelings of frustration and disappointment that many individuals have experienced in their professional lives. Humor often resonates best when it touches on shared experiences and emotions. The idea of quitting a job due to dissatisfaction with financial compensation evokes empathy. Most people can relate to feelings of underappreciation in their work environments. Whether they've experienced a lack of raises, promotions, or recognition, the frustration encapsulated in this joke speaks to a universal truth: employees want to feel valued. By framing this shared frustration within the context of programming, the joke manages to weave together multiple threads: the technical, the emotional, and the absurd. For those who have felt unappreciated at work, the punchline strikes a chord. Even if you don't know what an array is, you can understand the humor in a programmer quitting over not receiving the financial acknowledgement they expected. Exploring the cultural impact of the joke. The joke also reflects broader cultural themes within the tech industry. In recent years, there has been an ongoing dialogue about workplace satisfaction, employee retention, and the importance of recognizing talent. As companies strive to attract and retain skilled workers, the issue of compensation and employee recognition has gained increasing prominence. Humor plays a significant role in shaping perceptions and narratives within culture. Jokes like this one can serve as a commentary on the frustrations faced by employees and the often humorous, albeit exaggerated, reactions to those frustrations. By using humor to highlight workplace issues, this joke provides a lighthearted take on a serious subject, allowing for a moment of connection and understanding among listeners. While primarily intended to be humorous, the joke also presents an opportunity for learning. It can spark discussions about arrays and their importance in programming, providing an engaging way to introduce new coders to essential concepts. The blend of humor and education can make the technical aspects of programming feel more accessible, encouraging others to dive deeper into learning. For aspiring programmers, the joke can serve as a reminder of the importance of grasping fundamental concepts. It highlights the idea that mastery of basic skills is crucial for success in any field, especially in programming, where understanding foundational concepts like arrays is vital for building more complex structures and systems. The evolution of workplace humor. Over the years, humor in the workplace has evolved significantly. Traditionally, jokes about office culture tended to revolve around mundane tasks, tedious meetings, or the infamous office coffee. However, as technology and the nature of work have transformed, so too has workplace humor. Programmers and tech professionals often find camaraderie through shared experiences, challenges, and the unique lexicon of their fields. The joke about quitting due to not understanding arrays captures this evolution perfectly. It encapsulates the frustrations of tech workers while also poking fun at the absurdity of workplace expectations. As technology continues to advance, humor will likely adapt, reflecting new challenges and experiences that arise in various professional landscapes. Analyzing the psychological aspect of humor. Psychologically, humor serves several important functions. It can be a coping mechanism for stress, a tool for social bonding, and a means of challenging societal norms. In the context of this joke, we see how it allows programmers to laugh at their struggles and frustrations in a relatable way. By finding humor in a situation that might otherwise induce anxiety or frustration, individuals can create a sense of community and shared understanding. Laughter can also act as a release valve for tension, especially in high-pressure environments like tech. By engaging with this joke, programmers and non-programmers alike can momentarily escape the stressors of work, bonding over shared experiences of feeling overwhelmed or undervalued. Connecting with a wider audience. The appeal of this joke transcends the niche of programming. While it contains specific technical terminology, its core themes of workplace dissatisfaction and the desire for recognition resonate widely. People from all backgrounds can relate to the frustration of feeling undervalued or unappreciated, regardless of their familiarity with programming concepts. In a way, the humor serves as a bridge, connecting individuals with different experiences. It fosters a sense of camaraderie, reminding us that, at the end of the day, we all share common struggles in our professional lives. This connection can be particularly comforting in a world that often feels isolating, especially in highly specialized fields. In conclusion, the joke. Why did the programmer quit their job? Because they didn't get a raise. Brilliantly intertwines humor, technical knowledge, and workplace dynamics. It plays on the dual meanings of a raise and a raise, inviting listeners to engage with the punchline on multiple levels. Through clever wordplay, it touches on shared frustrations in the workforce, while also serving as an accessible entry point for those interested in programming. By exploring the various facets of this joke, we uncover the humor hidden within the complexities of work, technology, and the human experience. Ultimately, it reminds us that laughter can unite us, even in the face of frustration and challenges.